It's a world of magic, a world of fun.
With the Disney Follow the Lights keyboard, hit a note. Or when you're older, follow the lights to play along. The Follow the Lights keyboard for your child.
Their magic, their laughter, their fun.
We put so many chocolate cookies into Hershey's Cookies and Cream. You get a mouthful of cookies in every bite of our delicious white chocolate. Hershey's Cookies and Cream. A mouthful of cookies in every bite.
Dear Robert, it was great talking to you. You know I've had trouble sleeping lately, so I went out, like you said, and got Unisom. I don't like the idea of taking something, but even the pharmacist said Unisom's not habit-forming, so not to worry. Anyway, I wanted to tell you I got
a wonderful night's sleep. The best in weeks. And I feel lucky to have a son like you. Love, Mom.
4 words, easy to say, but can you act them out before time runs out? That's gestures.
Socket!
Shot!
Electricity!
Gestures. Just get your team to guess the word.
Broken arm!
Straight jacket.
Oh, pocket!
Then grab it before it's swallowed up by the timer.
Elbow! Cramp!
It's fun to be wild.
Drive!
Steer!
Accident! Pothole!
But you gotta be quick. No! Gestures, where actions are wilder than words.
Whiplash! Don't you know whiplash?
America, millions of you have skinny hair. Well, stop hiding it. From Conair, get the big curls, hot air, curling iron, and brush. Styles as it dries, brushes in volume. Nobody's bigger in hair than Conair.
This year, let's get Harry something different.
Oh, here it is. A Magic Fingers sweater.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. A chocolate-covered bowling ball.
No. Oh, wait! Hello, Beer Across America?
Beer Across America. The country's best microbrews delivered to your door every month for 2 to 12 months. Call 1-800-854-BEER. That's 1-800-854-BEER.
Oh, that was cold. Ma'am, Progresso's new soup tastes so homemade, it'll surprise you.
More than a man in a freezer?
That's where you find Progresso's new Simply Simmer soup kits. Taste.
This isn't homemade?
Surprise! Progresso gives you crisp vegetables frozen fresh. Then add the hearty broth and simmer for just 10 minutes.
You sure this isn't homemade?
Hey, does this look like my kitchen?
New Simply Simmer soup kits. Only Progresso could give you homemade taste from the freezer case.
If you hate cords tripping you up, you'll love Conair's convenient new Cord Keeper Dryer. The Cord Keeper Dryer. Another Conair first. It's the one to wind up with.
Turn it on at Bob's Ultimate Holiday Sale. Get store-wide savings on brands like Adidas, Levi's, Woolrich, Dockers, and Fila.
This Christmas, if you really want to make someone happy, send the magnificent FTD Holiday Celebrations Bouquet. It's the perfect holiday gift from FTD, America's favorite florists. Because if there's one thing you can be sure of, we at FTD want to make them happy too. See your professional FTD florist or call 1-800-SEND-FTD now to send your holiday celebrations bouquet.
Now at the Optical Factory, a new low price on contacts. 2 pairs of top quality contacts for just $99.95. The incredible Optical Factory. Call for details.
News Center 5 at 6.
And ABC's World News Tonight at 6:30.
That's coverage you can count on.
From people you can trust.
The Daily Numbers Game tonight at 6:59.
WCVB TV Boston. Now, this is News Center 5. Coverage you can count on.
Now at 6, it's playoff pandemonium as Patriots fans rush for tickets. The woman who brought us the lovable children's book character, Curious George, has died. And everywhere you look today, people were shopping, shopping, shopping. There's just 2 days left. Good evening, I'm Pam Cross. Anthony has tonight off. An all-out blitz in Foxborough today, but instead of the Patriots players, the fans took the limelight as they jockeyed and jostled for playoff tickets. With too little security and too few tickets, the line of scrimmage was at the box office. News Center 5's David Boeri has our report.
303, this is big! Oh, yeah!
The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. Okay, sports fans, this one had it all. Tough defense, tough offense, thrills and spills. But first, let's take you back to just before game time. These fans have been warming up since last night.
We formed a list. I started a list.
The list kept order at the front of the line overnight. He was first with money in his pockets, and the word from Patriot management was cash only. Nothing sophisticated like credit cards. Money talks, nobody walks. Patriots management knew they had a crowd. They predicted one to phone callers yesterday, and the line grew, but not the number of security people.
10 minutes to 11, here we are at the back of the line. The back of the line to get tickets. Now the rule is 4 tickets a customer. They got 3,000. 3,000 divided by 4, that's about 750. And if you're sitting at this point in the line, you got to be asking yourself, do I feel lucky today?
At noon, the windows opened. Those who triumphed on the gridiron of the Patriots parking lot go on to the first home field playoff game since 1978.
Can't even hold them. My hands are so cold.
How long you been here?
Since 12 o'clock last night.
But the arithmetic turned real. The tickets were running out. It was like the 2-minute warning. The surge came on.
We're happy with how it worked out. Obviously, when you have this many people here, they're waiting for a precious product, these tickets for a playoff game, you're going to anticipate trouble. But I think overall there weren't many problems.
It's terrible. Everyone trampled us to get to front.
No, everybody's in backs up front, and everyone got trampled.
You get here at 6 o'clock, and you're in the end of the line because someone wants to kill you.
Those who loved and lost go home to lick their wounds and watch on television. For News Center 5, I'm David Boeri.
The NFL playoff picture is also shaping up. Who will the Patriots play? Ed Harding will tell us what the options are coming up later in sports. Some sad news tonight for fans of Curious George. Children's author Margaret Ray died yesterday at age 90 at her home in Cambridge. With her husband, the late Hans Ray, the couple created one of the world's most lovable literary characters. Just a few weeks ago, Mrs. Ray told Chronicle's Peter Mahegan how humbled she is by George's success.
I go someplace or speak to somebody, it always overwhelms me. Overwhelms me. There's not a person who doesn't know George.
His creators might be gone, but the monkey and his mischief will delight generations to come. In print, on video, and even on CD-ROM, the adventures of Curious George are now translated into a dozen languages. A fire in Brookline leads our New England Newsline tonight. Heavy smoke and flames on the top floor of this 3-story home on Beacon Street broke out about 3:30 this afternoon. It quickly went to a second alarm before firefighters brought it under control. The building was occupied, but everyone was able to get out and there were no injuries reported. The cause of the fire is under investigation. And once again this year, the city of Boston is extending a Christmas gift to holiday shoppers. From now until Christmas Eve, you can park at a Boston meter at no charge for 2 hours. But consider yourself warned, tickets will still be issued to those who park in spots for more than 2 hours. And with only a couple of days left before Christmas, the stores were mobbed today as people wrapped up their shopping. And as News Center 5's Gail Huff tells us, there are some disappointed shoppers out there who waited too long. Now many of the hot toys are gone.
It's shaping up to be a green Christmas for retailers. Despite December's rainy weather and the 5 fewer shopping days we had this year, shoppers are spending an average of $820 on gifts this Christmas. About $260 of those dollars will be spent in the last couple of days before the holiday.
It's all impulse. It's, oh my goodness, I forgot that person, I forgot this person, and they come in and they grab what's left and out the door they go.
The advantage to waiting last minute to do your shopping is you do find a lot of bargains, but you have to be willing to fight the crowds, and holiday cheer can be, well, a bit scarce.
The people are swearing and beeping and honking at each other. Kind of loses the Christmas spirit when you get all bent out of shape.
Another disadvantage to waiting, the hot toys are gone. Any trouble finding anything this year?
Yes, lots. I've been sent to the wrong store or merchandise that's now out of stock, and that's what happens when you wait till the last minute.
This year's toy, Tickle Me Elmo, is nowhere to be found. But then this year's hit is next year's bargain. Well, let's take a walk down memory lane. Remember this? It was 1985 when you couldn't find a Cabbage Patch doll anywhere, and if you did, well, you'd spend probably a couple $100. Now it's only $22.99. Last year, the hit toy was Holiday Barbie. The year before, everything was Power Rangers. In 1993, Super Nintendo. And the year before that, Trolls. So parents, listen up. These are the toys this year that are already sold out.
Tickle Me Elmo, Nintendo 64, anything Toy Story, Space Jam.
Some advice: wait till next year when it's on sale. For News Center 5, I'm Gail Huff.
And here is a sure sign the holiday shopping season is in full swing. Even President Clinton jumped into the fray today. Mr. Clinton decided to skip church and ride over to the glitzy mall at Union Station. He lingered at several stands, admiring bracelets, earrings, and necklaces. And no, the president did not reveal what he purchased. Tonight, the fallout continues in the ethics case surrounding House Speaker Newt Gingrich. Mr. Gingrich is quietly waiting to see if he'll retain the support of his colleagues. He admitted yesterday to misusing tax-free funds and unintentionally misleading an ethics subcommittee. Republicans are standing behind Gingrich, but a ranking Democrat is throwing down the gauntlet.
The Speaker, on 13 separate occasions, as outlined in the report, lied to the committee. And he did it over a 3-month period. And I think the consequences of that are very, very serious. And I can't understand how members of Congress can vote for a speaker, the second person in line to the presidency, who has lied to a committee of the Congress, something that if a normal person would have done, they would face jail time.
Republican leaders, though, are predicting Gingrich will be reelected as House Speaker. In Peru, rebels continue to hold more than 300 hostages at the Japanese ambassador residence, and not much about the tense standoff appears to have changed. Thousands of people marched in Lima near the compound today to show their support for the hostages. Red Cross officials continue to act as intermediaries between the government and rebels, demanding freedom for their jailed comrades. Peru's president has told them he will negotiate only after the hostages are released. Coming next, St. Nick took an early spin on a high-tech sleigh today, lighting the way to a happy holiday for the families who guard our coast. And thousands of passengers are left stranded this holiday season as one airline cancels its flights.
And I've been working on it all day, feverishly, trying to get some snow in here on Christmas. Will it happen? Stay tuned. The forecast coming up soon.
America, millions of you have skinny hair. Well, stop hiding it. From Conair, get the big curls, hot air, curling iron and brush. Styles as it dries, brushes in volume. Nobody's bigger in hair than Conair.
Just because he always let me take the first run on the snow that nobody had walked in. Just because he gave me the fast sled and helped me pull it back up the hill. Just because he's still my big brother, I call him. Just to trade jokes and maybe ask his advice on some little thing or another. Because that's what big brothers are for.
Running out of last-minute gift ideas? Then run into Lechmere. We're counting down to Christmas with great gifts, and they're all on sale. Save on all TVs. A JVC 27-inch stereo color TV is just $379. All camcorders and VCRs are on sale. Get a Sony 8mm camcorder for just $699. And save on all bread makers. A Toastmaster 2-pound machine is just $99. So now finding those last-minute gifts is a piece of cake. At Lechmere, we've got great gifts at a great price.
Men's haberdashery. Haute couture. The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Right now, Lexus is featuring exceptional values on its full line of cars, including the all-new 1997 ES300. More of a Lexus, less of a price.
Going down.
Uh-oh. Hurry to your Lexus dealer, where impressive values are in the bag.
Dear Santa.
You have a lot of things on your list?
Perhaps you heard about these Colonel's Crispy Strips from KFC. Mom, where's the North Pole? Juicy, all-white meat chicken, freshly prepared.
How's Santa gonna bring all those things here?
They're good enough to be a meal. So stop at my house first. Everybody else is just serving cookies. Everybody needs a little KFC.
Now get 3 Colonel's Crispy Strips, mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw, and a biscuit, just $2.99.
If you hate cords tripping you up, you'll love Conair's convenient new Cord Keeper Dryer. The Cord Keeper Dryer. Another Conair first. It's the one to wind up with.
You're watching News Center 5 at 6. Coverage you can count on with Pam Cross, Anthony Everett, meteorologist Mark Rosenthal, and Ed Harding on sports. Now, News Center 5 continues.
More problems tonight for ValueJet Airlines. The airline has left about 3,000 passengers scrambling for other travel plans this holiday season. ValueJet has canceled all its flights to Dallas and Fort Myers, Florida, because of problems with a charter running the routes. The canceled flights were operated by Kiwi International Airlines. The Atlanta-based Discount Airline says the affected passengers will get full refunds and a free ticket for another ValueJet flight. There is no comment from Kiwi Air. There is one pilot who hasn't canceled his flights in nearly 70 years. Although he was delayed a few times this season by weather, Flying Santa is back in the air this holiday, just as he is every year. The tradition began in 1929, and today the Flying Santa is still bringing gifts and smiles to families who guard the rugged coast. Today they eagerly awaited his arrival. This may not be the way every Santa goes, but let's face it, this is a lot faster than a sleigh.
How do you like my new sleigh?
That's not a sleigh.
What is it?
Helicopter.
That's right. This is for you.
The keepers of the lighthouses along New England's coastline know Santa's flying machine means a special run from the North Pole just for them.
Who is this fellow named Parker? Oh, I have this right here. Are you the one that ordered a bushel of turnips?
Santa distributed dozens of presents to the children, and he even collected a present or two of his own. It all began in 1929 when an airplane pilot got lost in a snowstorm near the Maine coast. The beacons of 7 lighthouses helped him set a course for a safe landing. He returned a few days later with presents, and the Santa of the lighthouses was born.
Yes, I have.
Very good?
Yes.
Excellent, right?
Yes.
You, of course, that's the truth.
Thank you.
In addition to a staff of elves and helpers, Flying Santa's toys, aircraft, and fuel are supplied by a team of corporate donors. Well, coming up next, the holiday forecast. But first, what's on tap for the start of the week? Mark Rosenthal's forecast is next.
Ring in the new year with a new Volvo. Right now, your Volvo dealer has a special sale price on every model in stock. For a limited time, it's easier to own a Volvo 850 or lease a sedan or sports wagon for just $359 a month. But these special prices apply only to Volvos in stock, and the supply is limited. So hurry into your local Volvo dealer. Programs end December 31st. Enjoy the holidays and drive safely.
There's precious time left Macy's Last Minute Jewelry Spectacular, now through Christmas. All jewelry save 20 to 50%, plus get bonus dollars off for extra savings of up to $100. Put some sparkle in her holiday. Dazzling diamonds, glorious gold, shimmering gemstones. All jewelry save 20 to 50%, plus get bonus dollars off. Now through Christmas, Macy's Last Minute Jewelry Spectacular, where quality and trust are good as gold.
Come on, honey, let's open the presents.
Why are we doing this so early?
Early? It's Tyler's first real holiday. Here, this one's from Daddy. Look, Tyler, it's a Sharp organizer. It's got a PC link, an expense function, and I got it at a great price from Staples.
You got him an electronic organizer.
See, he loves it.
Get the guaranteed low price on over 7,000 items and free delivery. Staples, yeah, we've got that.
Luggage and business cases, gifts for people going places. Bentley's Luggage and Gifts.
French Luggage is an investment in quality for New Year's to come. Handcrafted with gold-plated hardware and leather-bound corners. These styles are the perfect addition to or start of your French collection. Now with a qualifying French purchase, get a bonus leather handbag. And Bentley's will monogram and gift wrap free.
More than a luggage store, we're what you're looking for. Bentley's has it. Bentley's Luggage and Gifts is more than a...
Hello, Martha.
Huh?
Making homemade soup, are you? Well, how about trying Progresso vegetable soups?
Oh, I don't know. Mine's got lots of big vegetables.
Just like Progresso.
And then there's my seasonings.
Progresso's got that down to an art. Adding herbs and spices that make these vegetables sing. Just taste.
Mmm, tastes just like my... Did you take my recipe?
What recipe, Martha?
Progresso's vegetable soups. For homemade taste, take home the Progresso.
Now, meteorologist Mark Rosenthal and the Weather Center 5 forecast.
Okay, here's Mark. It's a tall order. Some people are really worried about this white Christmas business.
Well, I'm bumming out here because I don't think it's going to snow here on Christmas. And before Christmas, it's going to get very warm. We could be over 50 degrees here by Tuesday.
Wow. Sounds pretty good.
Sorry, it'll snow eventually, but not Christmas. Anyway, let's see what's going on in terms of temperatures right now. It's cool out, but it's really not that cold. Temperatures are running in the 30s, 36 in Boston right now with a light southwest wind at 9, dew point 21. Out of the Cape, mostly cloudy temperatures in the 30s. In Worcester Way, it's 31, 32 Concord. Snowing Mount Washington, 16. Snowing Montpelier, 28. And a few flurries have ended the last hour at Albany, 34 and 38 degrees in New York City. From space, I want to show you what's going on as we load up the latest satellite loop. Look at this. We've got a cloud fest all the way from the west coast, plains, Rockies, lakes, towards New England. Precipitation has been falling. Back in the Sahara is 4 feet of snow. We're forecasting another 1 to 2 feet of snow there during the next couple of days. The storm track is definitely out west. That's a big change for us, but we will get some showers near eventually on Tuesday, along with warm southwest winds. All right, the local radar loop will show a few dying flurries, mostly aloft over us. They could reach the ground later on tonight, but it's not going to be a major event for us. On the national map, high pressure is in control, located off to the south of New England. There's a weak cold front out here, and slowly this cold frontal zone will be approaching. The winds will start to pick up late tomorrow afternoon as a warm front lifts north of the Boston area. Tomorrow night, the mercury may actually jump into the 40s. This area of low pressure will wind up moving west of New England, and once it moves north of our latitude by Wednesday morning, it's going to drag the cold front offshore. Behind it, colder air is going to be spilling in here. High temperatures today, North and South Dakota, 5 to 15 degrees below zero, 20 to 40 below zero, James Bay, Hudson's Bay, Lake Winnipeg, and this Arctic air again is going to plunge into the plain states. They're getting hammered in California, snow and rain, the works out there, and that's going to continue for the next several days. But for us, for tomorrow, warm frontal zone off to the southwest means a lot of clouds, maybe a flurry during the morning. 40 to 47 degrees during the afternoon, and then after that, the jet stream pattern is going to feature a shot of cold air coming in here around midweek. Flurries and squalls in the lakes. A little piece of energy here upstream could give us a little light snow on Thursday with more cold to follow. Forecast for Boston goes like this. For the balance of this night, cloudy, a few flurries around 23 to 30. And for tomorrow, for Monday, the start of the work week for some, it'll be cloudy, 40 to 46. Tomorrow night, cloudy and boring. Temperatures 36 to 44. The 5-day forecast is not exciting. Showers coming in here Tuesday afternoon. Could be in the mid-50s in Boston. Then turning windy and colder Christmas afternoon. Perhaps a little light snow by Thursday. But after we get towards Christmas and beyond, it's going to get cold.
Okay, it's winter.
I'm bored already.
Thank you, Mark.
You're bored?
Well, there's nothing to talk about.
Oh, okay.
You have something to talk
The
about.
Patriots' first playoff game is early January. Cold?
We'll see.
I'm trying to unbore them. We'll take you to New Jersey. Maybe we can unbore them there. Bill Parcells not only played a game there yesterday, but he met a lot of old friends. So, as Bill had his fill, stay with us.
This Christmas, remember that giving is just as important as receiving. Looking for last-minute gifts for under $10? Walgreens has these great radios and cassette players. Or choose Charlie or Vanilla Fields designer fragrances. Or practical household gifts like the Conair cordless 1 1/8-inch curling iron or the Procter Silex steam and dry iron. They're all just $9.99, now through Tuesday at Walgreens.
See this? It's your ATM card. It's got your name, got your bank's name, but what if it had a MasterCard logo too? Then it'd be a MasterCard Master Money card. An ATM card so useful, it would also work like a check. So you could shop for stuff all over the planet, at 12 million places where you see this. And the money comes out of your checking account, so you don't have to carry all that cash. So you see, Master Money is still your ATM card, only better. Neat trick, huh?
Now, sometimes you think you're an answering machine. Other times, a caller ID unit. And then there are times you think you're a pager. All of this, including a battery worth more than double the normal life, trapped in the body of a cellular phone.
Introducing Cellular One Digital PCS Service, the digital phone you can use nationwide. With all of these functions built right in, it's a lot for one phone to handle.
Now, let's go over this one more time.
Let's face it, if you want great home entertainment, the best TVs, CDs, computers, videos, computer software, and New York Times bestsellers, you're going to be paying big money. Unless you're at BJ's Wholesale Club, where you'll find incredible deals on big-time entertainment. And if you use the BJ's MasterCard, you'll earn BJ's bucks, good as cash, at BJ's. You'll just swell up with good feelings. It's BJ's Wholesale Club and MasterCard for the best of everything. What a surprise!
Imagine the holidays the way you want them to be. Kmart's ready to make it happen for you. We're staying open 18 hours Sunday and Monday with more than 18,000 of Kmart's bestsellers on sale, like all gold and fine jewelry, great-looking outerwear, tough, rugged bikes, and comfy sweaters. Save on toys, electronics, holiday decor. More than 18,000 items reduced below Kmart's already low prices. Shop Sunday and Monday till midnight, Christmas Eve till 8 p.m. Where else but Kmart?
Live with Ed Harding, this is SportsCenter 5.
You are looking at the direct result of a team that won 11 games this year and lost only 5. A team that won in New York yesterday, a team that's the number 2 seed in the AFC playoff tournament, if you will. People lining up to buy tickets to the Patriots' home playoff game in a couple of weekends. Of course, the frenzy today was only intensified by what the Patriots did yesterday in New York. You know how good this play is? Ben Coates carries 2. Dave Mega comes in to help, but there are 3 blue shirts there, and Coates still manages to get in the end zone. He simply refused to be tackling before he scored, which gave Bill Parcells a win. A win, by the way, in case you don't know, in Bill Parcells' home. This is what happened when Bill hit the field yesterday, about 11:20. Remember he had all the success with the Giants? Well, he's a Jersey guy, so it was handshakes around. It was, how you doing? Good to see you. And listen to this question.
This is playing out to be home away from home for you with the Jet comeback being down 21-zip and then down 22-zip.
You know, everybody knows how I feel. I just grew up just up the street here, so this isn't home away from home. This will always be my home, and you know, right now I'm just not living here.
Did you hear what he said? This will always be my home. I'm just not living there. Games today: Buffalo, Jacksonville win. They are in the playoffs. Kansas City is out. We go to the tape and take you around the NFL today. First to Buffalo in blue. Watch Jim Kelly throw this block, which helps bring Andre Reed deep into Kansas City territory. The Chiefs, who played so well so early this year, played so poorly at the end. Kelly throws, hits early, touchdown. 20-9, Buffalo wins, they advance. We take it to Jacksonville for the good, Tom Coughlin. The bad, that's Rod Rust, now with Atlanta. And the ugly, Mark was there before he came up here. Watch this Ironhead Haywood blocking as he knocks the helmet off Lageman, then kicks it away. Jacksonville in green, Morton Anderson to win. and he misses a cheapy field goal. This guy had hit a bazillion field. He had won 23 games with game-winning field goals. There's Tom Coughlin's reaction. Because Morton Anderson missed, the Jaguars win 19-17, and Tom Coughlin's in the playoffs. Here's how it breaks down after games today. Denver and New England have a bye, which means they don't play to the January 4th, January 5th weekend, which is a couple of weeks from now. Jacksonville will play at Buffalo. Indianapolis will play at Pittsburgh. They'll be reshuffled according to seeds, and then the Patriots will know who they're playing in a couple of weeks. We take you to the videotape and to Carolina. Pick it up with Carolina in their dark. Watch the top of your screen. That's the Panther mascot, Sir Purr, who downs the punt in the end zone. One problem, he isn't supposed to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. And guess what? The NFL official comes over and says, "Don't you ever do that again, Mr. Sir Purr." So Mr. Sir Purr won't I? Yes, sir, I will never do it again. As far as the game is concerned, I want you to watch Cordell Stewart. If the Patriots have to play Pittsburgh in the playoffs, this is Cordell Stewart, who runs 80 yards for a touchdown. It is the longest run by a quarterback from scrimmage in NFL history. Carolina won the game 18-14, and Cordell Stewart is dangerous. College basketball, UMass has all it can handle and then some at North Carolina Wilmington. Oh, the Minutemen win it, but they win it only by a point. Edgar Padilla unable to play again for Bruiser Flint, so he watches UMass in their red. First half, Travieso for 3, but it was close. It stayed low and it stayed close. NCW, North Carolina Wilmington with the hoop to go up 43-42 with 1:21 to go. But then Carmelo Travieso, Padilla's backcourt mate, drives to the goal. His foul with 9 seconds to go, hits both free throws and puts them up. UMass needs a defensive stop at the other end. They get it. They win 47-46 over North Carolina Wilmington. So it seems to be shaping out, and it still may appear that Pittsburgh is the likely opponent here in 2 weeks. But things happen in the NFL, so who knows? Stand by.
That sounds like one of Mark's forecasts.
I got a bone to pick with
you. See, I'm not bored by it. See, there's the difference. I got a bone to pick with you.
That's our report.
Like Santa Claus.
You shaved your beard.
Next. We'll be back at 11, everyone. Have a good night.
You look better
Shh, quiet. Millions of people each year join the ranks of those who fly to Europe for business or pleasure. Maintaining a competitive airline market is crucial for their pocketbooks. American Airlines and British Airways want to form an alliance to serve some of the world's most traveled air routes. What matters for us is the all-important route between Boston and London's Heathrow Airport. That new alliance mustn't spell higher costs for travelers between those cities. The two airlines together control 80% of the seats going to Heathrow, and Heathrow is the preferred airport at which to land because it connects with so many other cities and countries. But the alliance wouldn't be anti-competitive if other airlines, like US Air and Virgin Airlines, could also land at Heathrow. Permitting this could be a watershed event for American travelers. If you want the right to have more travel choices, contact the Federal Department of Transportation as well as your congressman. The American Airlines British Airways alliance doesn't have to be anti-consumer. To avoid that, there must be a meaningful open sky agreement between the United States and Great Britain.
We're here in the dark with the new Panasonic vacuum cleaner to prove how smart it is.
Oh, sorry.
It has a unique dirt sensor called the Eagle Eye that actually sees the dirt you're picking up.
Ouch!
Even if you don't. When its light turns green, it helps you know your carpet's clean. It's so accurate, you can practically vacuum in the dark.
Oops!
But we don't recommend that. The new Panasonic vacuum cleaner with the Eagle Eye dirt sensor. Why vacuum more than you have to?
Hello, Martha.
Huh?
Making homemade soup, are you? Well, how about trying Progresso vegetable soups?
Oh, I don't know. Mine's got lots of big vegetables.
Just like Progresso.
And then there's my seasonings.
Progresso's got that down to an art. Adding herbs and spices that make these vegetables sing. Just taste.
Mmm, tastes just like my... Did you take my recipe?
What recipe, Martha?
Progresso's vegetable soups. For homemade taste, take home the Progresso.
Particularly when people start to panic, I think it's our job to calmly let them know that we'll get through the storm.
We want to get all the information out there without frightening anybody. We have to let them know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. We know what we're talking about.
When winter weather gets a little crazy, it's nice to know there's a place where cooler heads prevail. Weather Center 5. The calm before, during, and after the storm. That's coverage you can
can count on.
How did he do that?
Monday.
Thousands rally in support of the hostages in the Japanese embassy as Peru's president lays down the law. What's next for the Speaker of the House?